Well, guys, we are talking about the Braxtons today, and it looks like Tamar Braxton has had a little bit too much of Towanda with the O Braxton. Now, I'm going to set the stage for the commentary that I'm going to provide, but Towanda is sneaky, low down, and very dirty. And essentially, she's extremely manipulative. And we're going to get into exactly how Tamar exposed the games that Towanda plays, not only as a sister within their family, but the games that she has played with production and on camera.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now.
Okay, guys, let's jump into it. So, what we learned is that Towanda tries to portray herself as a victim in situations that she created, in situations that she instigated, and definitely situations that she started. Now, what we learned is that she picked Tamar as a maid of honor only to disinvite Tamar to her event, her bridal shower or whatever that was that she had, but then to go back behind the scenes and disinvite Tamar, but then to try to make Tamar look like a horrible sister on camera for not coming when she had essentially went back to the showrunner. And let me kind of explain to y'all what the showrunner is. When they have reality stars, they do, or I'm sorry, reality shows. Obviously, they have the producers, they're filming the show. They have somebody who potentially runs the show. That's what the showrunner is. So Towanda invited Tamar, but then went back to the showrunner and told him that she couldn't come, which essentially makes Tamar look bad because people are like, okay, why didn't you come? Well, Tamar exposed it on camera, and I'm so glad they did not edit it out because Towanda is low down and she's dirty as hell. So it's making me believe that a lot of these situations, are accumulated by shit that she does behind the scenes, but yet she wants to expose as if Tamar is the messy one when she's messy her damn.
So how is the wedding plans going?
It's just a lot of little nuances, like getting the dresses and the guys' outfits.
Customary for the maid of honor to be doing those things?
It is customary.
Aren't you the maid of honor?
I have been relieved of my duties, honey.
Who relieved you?
One thing that's for certain, I can honestly see why these women really don't like each other because they play in each other's faces all day. Did anybody catch the look on Trina and Tony's face? Because they already know the shit that Towanda is doing behind Tamar's back. This would be the opportunity to say, Towanda, why don't you resolve whatever issues you have with Tamar? But instead, Tony, girl, you messy too. Aren't you supposed to be the bridesmaid? Well, it gets exposed that Towanda in the public said that Tamar was her maid of honor, but then went back to producers and told them she couldn't come.
I was told that Towanda does not want
guys,
us to
and this
come.
is where the rubber meets the road. Tamar is over it, and she's exposing it like, wait a minute. And she's talking to the producer, and you're going to hear her say, OG, that is what they call him. Didn't you tell me? Keep in mind when the cast, when they're having conversations with the producers or showrunners, although it's recorded and it's filmed, a lot of times they don't show us that. So what has happened in this case, Tamar has exposed Towanda for the liar that she is. And not only did she expose Towanda, she exposed the third wall because normally they don't let this kind of stuff.
And you was the person who said that Towanda said for me not to come. Or no, OG.
I had a conversation with Towanda, and I didn't think you were going to be received.
Tony said that she might not be able to make it because she's booked.
Honestly, I don't give no more.
So
honestly.
in this particular conversation, what you're learning is that the showrunner is advising Towanda that Toni Braxton cannot come due to a prior engagement. Then the conversation begins that Tamar wants to come. Listen to what Towanda says. And also in this conversation, the showrunner says, yes, I did talk to Towanda.
was
Let's
trying to
get
come out.
She wasn't trying to come out for that reason. Stop.
Well, she's trying to come. Now, she has her reasons.
She would have everything up. And nope.
So why would you say that you don't want me to come and you want me to be your maid of honor? Would that suggest that I was never invited in the first place?
Again, Tamar has a perfectly legitimate question. Why do you want me to be your maid of honor, but then you disinvite me to events? Well, you don't tell me to my face. You actually go behind my back and tell the showrunner, who tells me, but then in my face, you tell me you don't know what I'm talking about. Does this make sense? Towanda is low down and dirty and sneaky. And she is one of the reasons why this family do not like each other. Does anybody remember when Toni Braxton said that she did not like any of them? She didn't say, except my mom. She didn't say, except my dad. Toni said she didn't like any of them. And she further stated that if they were not her family, she wouldn't have anything to do with them. Now, those are some very, very strong words. But this Towanda is a liar. She's manipulative. And she is part of the damn problem. She also went on to say how she wishes Tracy was there. How Tracy would have added so much fun to her event. But the crazy part about it is when Tracy was there, she was one of the people that treated Tracy like trash.
I am confessing that although I love my family, most of the time I don't like my family. Everyone in my family.
Take a breath.
Everybody. I feel like I'm angry at everybody in my family. I don't like my family. If they weren't my family, they wouldn't be my friends.
Okay, guys, so I often get a lot of questions about my skin. What do I use on my skin? How do you keep your skin so nice and, clean and clear? I don't have on any makeup. I have a ton of makeup. However, I don't wear makeup every day. It's just because I like clean skin. I like to wash my face several times a day. And that's kind of why I don't wear makeup like that. It's not because I don't like it. I actually do. But like I said, I like to wash my face a lot. So I wear makeup, but I just don't wear it every day. But let's get into my face routine. I'm also going to link this so that you guys can be able to purchase these products from me. So this is what I use as a cleanser. Let me put that close up to here so you guys can see. Now, I am fully aware that some people don't use towels when they wash their face, and that is perfectly fine. It's up to you. I'm old school. I need to be able to rub my face and see the dirt come off. That's just how I am. This is how I am. So I just literally take this cleanser that I just showed y'all. I'm going to put some on my towel just because I'm a towel girl. Some of y'all don't use towels. Hey, if you don't use a towel, that's up to you. But I'm going to put it on my towel here, and then I'm going to wet it because that's just how I do. That's what I do, and y'all do what y'all do. And I pretty much just wash this into my face. Obviously, if you guys just use your hand, then you just rub it. You just rub it. So now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to rinse it off. So now I have rinsed it off my face. The cleanser is off. I have rinsed, cleaned my face. Now I'm going to dry my face with the towel. Of course, you know, make sure you're using a clean towel for your face. I'm going to dry my face as much as I can. That's all done. All right. Now I'm just gonna go backwards again. This is called the Resurface Refining Cleanser right here. Here's the box that it comes in, okay? So that is step one. Always use, you gotta clean your face, right? Now, the next thing that I do, and I don't think that this goes in any order. The first thing you just need to make sure is that you are in fact washing your face, okay? Now, the next thing that I do is I do the Vitamin C Glow Serum. That's right here. I'm going to take it out of the box. This is what it looks like, okay? And now, what I do is I take, and listen, y'all, sometimes I use too much of products. Don't be like me, because you don't need but a squeeze, okay? This is all you need, okay? A squeeze. But me, this is what I be doing. 2 squeezes, because I'm just extra like that, okay? So this, you're going to put on your face, rub it. You don't need to put it on your lips. You don't need to put it on your eyes. You don't need to put it on your eyebrows. If y'all notice, I try to avoid my eyebrows, and that is simply because I have them done professionally. And when you put product on it, I notice that it makes them lighten. Now, if you don't get your eyebrows done, you don't need to worry about this. Now, this is the Vitamin C Glow Serum, okay? Vitamin C is really good for your skin. Now, as that dries, you will notice when you put that on, it's a little thick. Reason why I did not need to use 2 pumps, but like I told y'all, I am extra, and that's just what I do. So let that dry. Like right now, I can tell that it is totally dry. The next thing that I put on my skin is the eye cream. Right here. This is the eye cream. Put that on. Now this is for day. I know some of y'all probably wondering, eye cream, don't you put that on at night? I do have a regimen that I do at night, but for this video, this is a morning routine. And I told y'all I'd be a little extra with stuff, and I was a little extra with this eye cream, because look at all this I got left. And also too, guys, with this vitamin C serum, you also can put this on your neck, so don't forget to do that. I again pumped out a little bit too much of this eye cream, and I do extra, so don't be like me. And that is pretty much what I do every day in terms of my face care. Again, I do not wear makeup every day. I love makeup. I have a whole bunch of it, but that is pretty much my skin routine every day. Now, of course, if you guys are wearing makeup, this is good for your cleaning your face. Obviously, if you're gonna wear makeup, there will be another set of things that you would need to do before you put on your makeup, as far as, you know, putting on you some kind of moisturizer, because when you put on makeup, it does typically, it can dry your skin, so you would have to add on a moisturizer. So this is, again, my routine for my everyday look. I'm going to link these products so that you guys will be able to directly purchase these items, and they come very fast. The warehouse, I believe, if you're in the South, is in Miami, Florida. Don't quote me on it. Products come really, I know the products do come really fast. And again, I'll clip this in my video, so hopefully this helps. And I will see you guys in the next video, in which I will tell you about my nighttime routine.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.